Hello everyone, Beardedsnowlygo'S here, bringing you my updated post April 7th Floowandereeze deck profile. We unfortunately got shifted to 1, but we got some new toys to play with. Today I'm going to be separating the main deck into the Flu core, whatever air quote hand traps I'll be playing, and then generic spells and traps. So without further ado, let's get started. For the Flu core, this is never going to change. I have, or for the birds I should say, 3 Rabina, 3 Eaglin, a Stree, and a Toucan. For the big birds, while I'm at it, we have 2 Empen, we have an Apex Avian, and a Ryza. And that is it for the big birds. The deck profile you're going to notice isn't very different from the last few ones. It's because even though we got a Banlist that switched stuff up, the best decks are still the best decks. So for the rest of the Flu core, we have 3 Map, we have 3 Advent, we have the 4th Advent, Swallow's Cavalry. We have one of my favorite cards, and probably one of the most broken cards in Flu. We have Unexplored Winds, and Dreaming Town. Got to make sure that we're playing on our opponent's turn at all times. Alright. Now for the hand traps, unfortunately, that's the second card that Flu's got to limit. That and Prosp, obviously. But we're going to work with it. Shifter's still good. If I'm being honest, probably would have been crucified if I said this before, but I was kind of secretly hoping Shifter was at least hit to 2 so I could fit this next card in. We got 3 Fuvalaws. This card is amazing, and both of the best decks can play pretty hard into it. I mean more Malice obviously than Ryzeal, but even so, with Flu going second, every draw counts, and these cards are broken. Now on to the generic spells and traps. We have, of course, Thrust. Flu, one of the first best Thrust decks. And the Thrust targets. For people that are wondering, I still play Terraforming, but I thought I'd put it there. The 4th map, we have, of course, Prosp. And now I cut Duality to 2. I'm currently tinkering with either Fuvalaws at 3 or Duality at 3. For people that were wondering, a few videos I've had like a 41 card count. That's because I had Duality at 3, but I think with 3 Fuvalaws it's not necessary. But I actually have been testing, and the last few weeks of videos, at least the last 2 weeks, have been Shifter at 1. So I have been prepared. And Talents. Because it's, funny enough, it was limited and we always played 1, so it wasn't a big deal. For the rest of them, we have 2 Dark Rulers, Lightning Storm, Harper's Feather Duster, Change of Heart. We got 2 Evenly Matches, and the 1 Featherstorm. As long as that's playable, or not banned, we're always going to play it. I was a little worried with Featherstorm being banned because some Primate decks have been playing it with like a Harpy's, with the Harpy sister cards, but thankfully we still have it. On to the extra deck, I'm going to separate it. Actually, let me do the side deck first, because it'll make, trust me, it'll make a lot more sense. Pretty sure I did this last time too. For the monsters in the side deck, we have DD Crow, which is still great into Ryzeal, especially now the Detonator is limited. If they try to bring it back with the Twin Eclipse, you can get rid of it. And honestly, this card feels a lot better to be played in Flu now with Shifter being at 1, because Shifter kind of conflicted with Ultimate Slayer, which is still phenomenal right now against the best decks. We have Book of Eclipse, which is still, again, still great card. Still really good against both of the 2 best decks. And even Mermail still coming up. They have XZs. Well, you can't XZ if we put your stuff face down. The rest of the extra deck, minus this, is going to be Thrust targets, so I'll do this one first. We have Lose 1 Turn. I think I had it at 2 in my last deck profile. This card is amazing going first. It really slows down the game, especially against crazy combo decks like Ryzeal and Malice, so I think the 3's, it's a lot better, so that's why I switched to 3. We have 2 more Feather Storms. We have a Dimensional Barrier. Honestly, I was going to play this more, but I was expecting it to be either limited or banned. And because of that, we have 2 Simul Archfiends, which, if I'm being honest, is kind of better right now because against Malice, Dimensional Barrier doesn't have links. This does. Also, if you're going up against, for example, a Ryzel Mitsurugi with both monster types on the field being Ritual and Xyz, you lock them out of both. It's a very good card. And again, they're thrust targets, so why not? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to show my side deck first because a decent chunk of my extra deck is Ultimate Slayer targets, which I believe has not changed since the last one. Also, I apologize if the video is... apologize if the video is a little bit shaky. I got a new phone and I need to get a new mount. This mount doesn't really fit my phone properly. As for the extra deck, I'm going to start off with my Ultimate Slayer targets. We have Ferrijit, which is a draw. We have Aggregator, which if you play Ryzel, you know all too well, is a on-field negate. We have Malong, which when sent is a bounce. We have Wind Pegasus, when something on your side of the field is destroyed, it can shuffle something into the deck. Oop. We have Intist to pop a card, and Garura to draw a card. So yeah, those are my Ultimate Slayer targets. Now for the rest of the extra deck, we have Relinquish Anima. We have Closed Moon and Underworld Goddess. This is actually supposed to be SP Little Knight, but I am waiting on a rarity bump, so ignore that. It's supposed to be SP. We have the Zeus line, Fujo, Downard, and I have another video coming out for another unboxing, but I got impatient and opened one and I pulled the alt art for Zeus. We have Typhon, and of course the rank 10 trains, because even if they come up once, I will do it. So yeah, that was my post-April 7th Floowandereeze deck profile. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything I didn't explain or I could have explained more, please ask. And again, I apologize for a bit of a shaky video. It'll be a lot better in the next one, I promise. But thank you all for watching, and I promised to not take forever to get this out this time, but still, it's been a little over a week since the ban list, so that's my bad. But thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. See ya.